Good morning, good morning, good morning. Look, I hope you can see that's that's Tucker Carlson there and Sean Ryan. And they're pointing guns at that's me with Russell Brand behind it. So what what are we in here? What is this? What is this fucking nonsense? The most frustrating thing about all of this is legitimately, see, unlike Desi Freeman, I legitimately have plans and like well documented. And then even look there, Crim Shop, to do things that don't involve this bullshit. I have to do this bullshit, all of this bullshit, in order to have the fucking right in this country to fix the agricultural problems that have been projected from the United States. You know what I mean? Like Agent Orange, they call it Roundup. Like the fucking pesticides, they're fucking tractor bullshit. All the things that have failed machines. This is basically what America does. America builds machines that destroys the fucking world. They either build them or they finance them. And then they fucking play this shit. They play the we're America, look how many guns we've got. We're gonna fucking use psychological warfare against you. And it's like, yeah, we'll play fucking psychological warfare as well. You know what I mean? We'll walk up from Australia with all the Aboriginals. We'll go get all the New Guineans. We'll get all the fucking Indonesians. We'll convince the South Africans to stop being racist like you. We'll just keep walking up. We're just going to walk on up. Send you all to fucking Alaska. This is the reason that the Americans, certain aspects of America, and I like Tucker. This is the problem. But you can see they've got this fucking twigged out because they're fucking terrified. You get people that are terrified sitting on a big stockpile of guns, they start going bonkers. You know what I mean? You get people, Australians, that we have to figure shit out and fucking make do. And there's all these concepts that Australia has that America doesn't have. Because we're not the same. We're not this big kind of like, we don't all celebrate and come together all the time. We're kind of all just pissed off at each other, but all also loyal to each other. So it is the difference between like a prison colony. You can imagine everyone's like, "What you fucking doing? What are you fucking talking about? What's this?" Like, there's a lot of that, but then there's a lot of like ingeniousness. And the combination of those two things is generally respected across the world, especially in wartime. So I'm guessing that these gun-wielding fucking KKK fucking, I don't know, scared white boys are legitimately concerned about this fucking kind of this northern migration. And I think they had their eyes on this place with some type of, they wanted to build fucking condos, whatever a fucking condo is. It sounds like it. I always thought down here in Australia, a condo, it sounds like like a big bird or a fucking dinosaur or something like that. It is the foolish man who builds his condos on sand, Tucker Carlson. Do you know what I mean? And just figure it out. Yes, we've exposed all your fucking CIA, MK Ultra, gun distribution around the world. Imagine like we're in the age of this where they're doing this. And it's like all we need to do is convince the world where it's like, hey, we've managed to keep a lot of this in conversation, yet there are still places that are producing massive amounts of guns. There's still people like expecting to be sitting behind buttons with nuclear bombs attached to it, even though all of this shit is clearly being, prevented by our mates. And so it's like, it's only a matter of time before we're like, we're coming to take your guns. They're like, they're not going to take our guns. Over my dead body. They're not going to take my gun. We're going to take your fucking guns. All of them. We're coming to take your guns. The Africans are coming up. I'm coming up, up, up. I'm coming up, coming up to take your guns. I'm coming up to take your guns. Tucker Carlson isn't running a crime shop no more. A crim shop. Crim shop. Crim show. It's welcome to the Crim show. This is what's going to be attempted. There's going to be an attempted like gangster rap, white revolution, Tucker Carlson, Fox News fucking uprising, and it's not going to work. All the tools that you're holding on to is the sacred fucking cows of American culture, like the gun, the fucking tractor, the fucking all this. They're the things that caused all the problems. Yeah, and you projected all those problems, you mass distributed them across the fucking world, and every single body, everyone, every person, every fucking, you know what I mean? Everyone knows what you did. And that's fucking Tasmania. Look at it. Look at that beautiful fucking... I can't even get the whole thing in there. That's Tasmania. You don't even know the fucking... the technology you're trying to come up against. Technology is... Tasmania is basically like... it's the visitors centre for the rest of the world that you didn't know existed, and you're going to try and fucking bring pill fucking things like you've poisoned the earth in multiple ways. This is all like all of this. Oh, we're going to build a psychological warfare infrastructure. Well, we're going to eat bugs and fucking sneak up on yous and kill yous all. Not because we're getting told to eat bugs. Like, this isn't a long-term strategy. It's just like we understand the way to fucking do things that you don't understand how to do. Yeah? Where I'm coming up. I'm coming. That's the reason you have to make friends with the Russians, because it's like we need an exit strategy. Is to walk through that. Walk to Russia. That's the back door. It's like project big, and then fucking, pay out to escape through Russia. Yeah, I know. Well, get a move on. Get a fucking move on, I suppose. Or just come to the party. I don't know what are you into, Tucker? What have you done that requires this much rage? You know what I mean? You could be such a large contributor, but I'm guessing you've done some shit that's fucked up. You must have done some shit that's fucked up. Especially if you're trying to escape to Russia. Russia's done a lot of damage. I think the war in Ukraine was stupid. Yes, all these things. But it's a complicated mess. So we're still wary of Russia. I suppose I don't have Russia as my escape plan. I have Australia as my escape plan, which is like you should have America, but you don't because you've all relied on guns and fucking tractors. And it's like this. It's always the scene in these apocalyptic end of the world movies is a bunch of Americans driving around in trucks and fucking making a lot of noise and doing all this shit, shooting machine guns in the air. That's always what it is. It's like that's not the history of the thousands and thousands and thousands of years of it's all you. Um it like everyone forgets that the United States of America is the China of the beginning of the century. Like after World War II. It's like they were China. They were just and this is what it comes down to. They were just white, which Chinese are white. So, and it's like, and China hasn't really ever betrayed us massively, or the Chinese people. Like, yeah, for communism, yeah, but that's a fucking scourge. But China hasn't betrayed the Chinese people haven't betrayed us as the British Empire. But there is a cohort of Americans that well, most certainly did, and then continued, and then attempted to rub it in our face and poison us. Of course, we're going to come and get your guns. Everyone in the world wants the United States to be disarmed. Every animal, every fucking creature, every spirit, every evil spirit, whatever the fuck that is, Tucker Carlson clearly showing signs of paranoia. But it's fine. I don't know. Hey, it's like you've got a window of time to escape to Russia, and then just start broadcasting from Russia. So everyone knows you're going to do it now. So just do that. Then everything makes sense because Russia needs Tucker Carlson. And so then it just becomes, it's like, it's like a football team. It's like they want Tucker Carlson so that they can explain in the American voice, even though the American empire is being, being not, well, like being shrunk. It's being shrunk so that it can make amends for its hideous activity across the world. It's experimental fucking nonsense that it is for half a century or more, projected around the world. And Russia needs Tucker Carlson because I can't speak Russian, and it's a lot of work. Russian's very hard to learn. So yeah, and again, it's all love. So I get it. People that are scared act up and they do stupid things, like point guns at people. And yeah, it's got to stop now. Thank you for listening.